Let's continue here. What? Wait, where am I? What year is it? Have you seen Twin Peaks? That sounds like Twin Peaks. What am I doing again? What is Twitch exactly? I kind of forget. What is Twitch? Yeah, he's also one of my favorites. He's so good. The Diddy Kong Country, Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack is amazing. And also his work in Tropical Freeze was so good. Tropical Freeze is next level. The music in that game is so good. I should play Tropical Freeze on stream someday. I love that game. I should speedrun Tropical Freeze. You never played Tropical Freeze? Oh, you should play it. It's so good. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing platform. If you like platformers, you'd love it. Dude, I hate these enemies. Can I freeze them? Is freezing good on them? Freeze, it feels like it's not that good. Oh, it has a chance to actually legit freeze them. Like, I thought it was just doing like ice damage, but they can actually stun them. I played Donkey Kong Country Returns and I loved it, so I'll give Tropical Freeze a try. I think if you liked Donkey Kong Country Returns, you're gonna love Tropical Freeze because I think it's better. Well, let's use this potion because you can only have 5 potions at a time, so we might as well use one and pick this one up. Yeah, if you like platformers, recommended. Easily one of my favorite platformers. It's a great game. Level up. Getting so many crystals, it's amazing. It's amazing. Alright, this is gonna loop around. We're just gonna do it for the map. To uncover the map. I think we just learned to fire. What is this? Finally! Bibi has an amazing attack. That's so good. Finally. God damn. I love this game. That's amazing. Other than Donkey Kong Country, another 2D platformer that I recommend if you like Donkey Kong Country is a game called Kaze and the Wild Masks, which is like an indie game that is basically I wouldn't say it's a clone, but it's very heavily inspired by Donkey Kong Country, and it's very good. That's a great game. It's a little short, but if you can get it on sale, I recommend it. Kaze and the Wild Masks. It's really fun. Alright, let's go into the next area. Unicorn. Thanks for the recommendation, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's really good. It's really similar to Donkey Kong Country. It's super similar. again, let's use the potion because there's just we don't want to just leave. Oh, I accidentally used a high potion. That's so fucking stupid. That's so dumb. I gotta be more careful. A band called Surf Harp on Spotify. No, you don't have to. Smoush coming in here to rep my band. You don't have to check them out. It's okay. If you want to, you can check them out, but you don't have to. I think I'm gonna release a Christmas song for my I think for Christmas. I think we're working on a Christmas song, so they have a goofy looking guitarist, but the music is great. Yeah, the guitarist is a weird loser. What's Synchron Saucer B? You don't have to check it out. The move sounds like it's gonna summon a UFO. Yes, we're gonna try it, but we don't have enough hearts, so we need to get more hearts. Let's try this move. Oh, okay, so that move like creates like a bunch of like flying salsas around you. I'll DM it, okay. I'll check it out. Okay. So it's like similar to what I was using before, but it now it's like these crazy things going around me, and then you can use this too. Man, Bibi got good. Bibi here somehow got good. All of a sudden, I'm just dominating rooms with Bibi here. Okay, let's go up. For the rest of the chat, the song I'm talking about is on YouTube, called All I Want for Christmas is Doom. Is it metal? Is it metal? This way, right? We just came up those stairs. It is, but there's no screaming. It's just Mick Gordon, instrumental Mariah Carey singing. It works way too well together. Is it a, it's like a mashup? Man, the Doom soundtracks are like too intense. Like, I like them, but like some streamers like put it on in the background while they're streaming, and it's like, man, it's just like too much. Like some people like play like Kaizo Mario, and they're like listening to like the Doom soundtrack. I know, I love it. I just can't like listen to it while like playing like difficult game. Like it just it stresses me out. It stresses me out hard. Yeah, the context in the game, it's amazing. Like imagine playing like Kaizo Mario and then like you're listening to the Doom soundtrack. It's Like, that person really likes pain. I have to fight all the enemies in this room, I think. I don't like these things. They can curse you. Level up. Evolution. Just not that cool looking. I'm kind of disappointed in Bibi's evolution, the evolution chart we did, compared to some of the other ones. So now Bibi's fully... Bibi is fully evolved, I think. Yeah. Bibi is fully evolved. Okay, let's put on a different devil here. Let's summon either Samus, which isn't very good. Basically, Samus is just our healer. We can put on Calic James. Using the melody from the song for E1M1, goddamn. I literally restarted Eternal right after seeing the intro to make Andy Kane watch it. Gave me full goosebumps and her hair standing up on my neck and stuff. Yeah, it's real good. I never beat Eternal. I should go back and play Eternal. I like Doom 2016, but I never got really too much into Eternal. I just felt like my computers are kind of showing its age, so like the newer games don't run as well. Whoa, Candy Cane, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Thanks, Candy Cane. I appreciate that. I want to play Doom Eternal, but I want to like upgrade my PC. When I upgrade my PC one day, I'll go back and play the games that are kind of like more graphically intensive. Or I guess I could just like get a PS4 or like a PS5. 2016 was fantastic. I love 2016. Yeah, Doom 2016. Yeah, I loved it too. It was so much fun. Here on the throne. This is my throne. Okay, looks like we found a teleporter perhaps, or is this going to be a new, are we really going to get a new devil this far in? Could be a save point, but it looks like a teleporter room or a devil room. This could be a new devil. No, it is a teleporter. Okay. Okay, let's teleport back to the shop and we can save, buy some potions and stuff. If you guys don't know about Dusk, it's like it's a boomer shooter. It's like inspired by like the original Doom and Quake and those like old style first-person shooter games. But it's so good. It's really, really well done.
Come on in. What can I get you today?
Buy. Can I buy? Do I have enough for a high potion? No. So I can't even buy what I wanted to. I do like boomer shooters, but I wish I had a better PC. I really regret selling my desktop. And I wish I just shipped my desktop to Japan instead of selling it when I came here. I sold my desktop and then bought this gaming laptop. Okay, let's go back to the corridor here. Saved. Yeah, I sold my desktop. I could have still had it. It was a beautiful one too. I had a really cool orange case. Really cool, colorful case. It was like a bright orange. I don't think gaming laptops can be better than desktops. Yeah, they can't be. Gaming laptops kind of disappointing, in my opinion. But at the time, I was moving across the world, and I thought I needed something more portable, which I kind of did. I did use it for work and stuff, and I brought it. I can bring it to work and do lesson planning on it. So I kind of needed the laptop, but I wish I just didn't sell my PC to buy the laptop. I kind of wish that I kept the desktop, shipped it to Japan, and bought like just like a shitty laptop, not a gaming laptop. I wish I bought like a cheaper laptop just for browsing. And like less like just like internet browsing and basically Microsoft Office. Yeah, the portability is great. Like I appreciate it, but after a few years they start to show their age and like they're not very upgradable really. You can upgrade like the RAM and you can maybe put like a new SD in it. A new SSD, solid state drive, but you can't like, other than that, that's all you can do really. While if I still had my desktop, I could have just bought a new like graphics card and keep improving it. A new CPU, and I could have stayed like more up to date. So I regret. Yeah, you lock into the specs, which kind of sucks. And then when you're like finished with it, like no one wants to buy it. I feel like it's kind of hard to resell when you're finished with your gaming laptop because it's been heavily used, and like if some of the hardware fails, it's like really hard to replace. You can't update it. It's true. So I'm locked into this. Like I have in my laptop, I have a 1060. I have a 1060 GTX 1060, so it's showing its age. High potion. I always go a little over the top on new PC settings long before I have to replace anything. I want to build another one, but it's such a bad time to build a PC because of how expensive the prices are due to the chip shortage. So I think like right now that if you want to get a PC, it's probably cheaper to buy like a pre-built. Before I moved to Japan, I had a 980. I had a 980 GT, like the 980, the plus. What is it called? Not plus, the 980. Yeah, my laptop gets so fucking hot. Right. So right now, because GPUs are so hard to get, mostly because of the chip shortage and also that crypto is fucking over anyone that wants to build a computer. So, yeah, you have to get a pre-built. Years ago, it was way cheaper to just build your own. Just wait for deals on the individual parts, and then it was really easy to save a lot of money building your own PC. But it's really not feasible anymore. At least for now. Who knows like what it could be in the future, but mine isn't that new, but it handles games well. It can emulate some Switch games like Metroid. Oh, that's cool. South Africa kind of has a little easier. We don't have as many people scalping the shit out of stuff like GPUs and new consoles. Yeah. I imagine living in South Africa is easier, but how is like the currency or this? Is it really expensive due to the currency? Like I'm not too familiar how the mileage that that South African currency gets. I'm not sure. I really know almost nothing about South Africa. I'm sorry. I apologize. I want to upgrade mine, but things have gotten really expensive. Yeah, it's probably just to wait a few years until the pandemic's over. Or get a good deal on a pre-built, if you can. Yeah, I think we have to fuck up these skulls here. You're gonna keep falling. So how the fuck do I get through here? No matter what I do, these things just come back. Oh yeah, we could try stopping time. Let's do that. Summon Bibi David. And let's... So Bibi David here can stop time. Okay, if I do this. Ah, you're smart. Thanks for the hint there, bud. Phantom with the calls in chat. Embarrassing me. Shaming me in front of everyone. I just got shamed. Kinda liked it. Alright, let's re-equip. Right now, I don't plan to upgrade my PC. In fact, I was interested in acquiring a Steam Deck for gaming, but I want to wait till its release to see how it does. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested in that as well. Steam Deck, but we're just gonna have to see. We want to use Calic. The Steam Deck seems cool. Like I'm interested in like in theory, I'm like into it, but yeah, I just have to see what it's like. I bought Switch I bought like a launch Switch, and I still have that model. It's doing great. Like I have no complaints about the launch Switch, besides the controllers that drift. So besides those the problems with controllers, I hated the Steam controller. I never tried that. Never tried that thing out. We have to fight all the enemies before going to the next room. Okay. This area is really big. I thought we were really close to the end. Yeah, we have the launch Switch too. Nintendo, I think, can generally be trusted to release a good console, yeah. Their controllers have gotten like worse quality over the years, but the console itself is good. Their controllers have gotten kind of cheap. Even the Pro controller, the D-pad is like not good. There's drifting with that controller as well. I mean, Nintendo's controller since the N64 were kind of weird. Even the GameCube. Like the Super Nintendo controller is such a great controller. Like, I remember when the Switch was released and YouTube had a lot of videos about fails and stuff. I feel like the majority of the Switches did not have problems. And I think that like, people just like want to overreact. I think people like overreact to like a few Switches failing. Like with any product, there are going to be some faulty products. I think when the Switch launched, I think mostly that was an overreaction. I think for the most part, the launch Switches are pretty durable. It's nothing compared to like when the Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death situation happened. Like that was like record breaking faultiness. Many were like, oh, I hit my Switch with a hammer and I broke it. This shit doesn't work. Right. Like everyone was like, I dropped my Switch off this building. I feel like the newer Switch is more of a fail than the first. The OLED Switch, I really want one, but I don't know why I want one. I just want it because it's like, because it's pretty. But the screen is so nice. It really does make the colors pop. If you play portably a lot, and I do play probably like half my time I do play the Switch portably. I kind of want it, but I don't. Like I said, I don't really know why I want it. Like it's just like I need the new Nintendo thing. It's been like ingrained in my brain. Need that new Nintendo thing. Nintendo released their new thing, and I need that thing. Yeah. Well, the OLED one is better for those who like to play in handheld. Yeah. The screen is really nice. Those look really nice quality. My health is getting really low here. I should switch to Samus. And heal. This area is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I love portability. So I want the Steam Deck to succeed because Nintendo needs... I think Nintendo needs competition to keep them in check in the portable scene. So I do hope that the Steam Deck does succeed and becomes more than a niche product. Because Nintendo needs, like, needs to be checked. Like, competition is good. It'll be somewhat successful since you can bring your entire Steam library on the move, or whatever you can fit onto it anyway. Lord knows the Steam Deck is going to at least have a game library to back it up. Some people have massive libraries. I know, like, all those games being playable, all your whole Steam library being playable is like a pretty cool feature. My library is pretty big, but I know some people have like massive ones. And it, like, they even let you they could even like install different operating systems on it. I'm curious to how emulators are gonna work on it and like more like other operating systems using emulators, that sort of stuff. I wonder how good it's gonna be. Okay, we're at a save point here, and there's gonna be a boss in this next room. I think it is going to have an HDMI out. So there's trade-offs of it not being as good for certain applications. They released a list of compatibility. For its price though, better just getting a laptop for some of it. Yeah, we'll have to see actually how good it runs and stuff. It's gonna, because who really knows, like, all the products they've shown so far, all the testing, who really knows what the finished, you know, consumer product is gonna be like, you know? So we're gonna have to wait until it's actually shipped in people's hands and they're like reviewing it, you know? All right, let's do this boss. What the fuck is this? Who is this guy? Let's summon Baby Schmersh. Dullahan, level 49. What is he doing? Oh, jump. We gotta use an item. Let's use a high potion. Oh, we used the lollipop. I didn't want to use the lollipop. I wanted to use potion. Let's use 2. Yikes, man. Yikes. Alright, we got this first try. Let's go. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Jump. 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 First try.
What is this?
Got a cutscene. Let's watch this. Crazy. Pretty good looking cutscene. I mean, I think it's pre-rendered, but it looks pretty good for the PS2.
Enormous power! Dracula's castle? Have I arrived too late?
Dracula's castle. What?
Fiend! What are you doing here? I can't have you interfering beyond this point.
Dude, Isaac just stabbed Trevor.
That seal to Hector. Impossible! The seal cannot be undone except by a torrent of demonic energy. Hector could not know that. Do not equate a Devil Forge Master's power with that of an ordinary sorcerer. For a seal like that, the magic produced in battle is more than enough. Placing a guard there proved to be your downfall. Enough talk. Time to die.
Yeah, where's Nintendezi? He's gonna be sad he missed this. Yeah, I know. Oh well. He can watch the YouTube video. Okay, so let's save. Did Trevor legit just die? Trevor can't go out that way. Did Trevor just legit die? Did they really just kill Trevor Belmont in this game here? By some no-name Isaac? I just want to say that the Isaac design in the anime is so much better. Nothing makes sense in these games. He could have stabbed him with a rose petal. That is true. So I think the castle now is like right over here. Yeah, so this area was water before, but now it seems like Dracula's castle has drained the water and has risen up out of like a lake or ocean. I don't know what this was over here. This body of water. So that's Dracula's castle. It looks kind of, honestly, it looks a little small. I don't like the idea of Trevor dying right now. Yeah, I don't like it either. Don't like the idea of a Belmont dying. I highly doubt he died, though.
Before you stands Dracula's castle.
Aye.
The curse that was unleashed 3 years ago still emanates from it. Does this mean the source of the curse is still present? At this rate...
'Tis likely the remnants of Dracula's magic. And all because of me.
Damn.
I know not what happened to you in the past, but there's no time for regret.
Copium.
We must try to cleanse the castle
Belmont
and dispel the
copium.
vile curse.
If the curse spurs from
He can't
demonic
be dead.
power,
No.
I may be able to find
No,
the
no,
source.
no, no. Recount the votes. Wait,
I
stop the
must.
count. No, wait.
For this is something only I can
Start
do.
counting again.
Then make haste. If the castle is fully resurrected,
Stop
it is
the
possible
count.
that Dracula
Stop
is
Count
revived.
Dracula.
If that is so, we must
Wait,
call
wait.
Belmont. It is he who slew
Keep
Dracula
counting.
before. He can help us now.
Alas, he cannot.
But why?
He suffered a terrible injury. I barely saved
Stop
his
the
life.
count.
But even now,
Stop
it
it.
hangs by a thread.
Wait.
'Twas my
Restart the
brother's
count.
work and no other.
I see.
Can we sue Isaac?
A devil forge master is easily susceptible to Dracula's magic.
Yeah,
Do
we
not
can
let
sue
the
him.
curse take hold of you.
Sorry, I've just talked
I'm
over this
certain that she
entire
would not wish you to pay such a
cutscene. Who
price for your
cares?
revenge.
You know about Rosalie.
The hour is late. Away to your purpose.
And you to safety. Back to your home.
Hector,
Couldn't care
please
less.
do not die.
Please do not die, Hector. I love you. I love you, Hector. I feel like the minority of us actually live in America. Yeah. So all my American themed jokes just blow over. All right, so this guy can open the door. I live in North America, yeah. Calic is a Canadian. That doesn't count. Canada doesn't count. Oh, he's giving us a new devil shard here. No, he said he's not an American because he lives in Canada. I live in Mexico. I think it also doesn't count. Oh, North America equals Canada. I live in Canada. So he can live in North America, but he's not an American. Same with people that live in Mexico. I think it's weird because, like, technically anyone that lives in North or South America could be called Americans, but for some reason the term American is only related to, like, people that live in the United States of America. I don't think that's right. I think technically we should be, everyone that lives in North and South of America are Americans. I want to recoin the term American for anyone that lives in North or South America. Mexico is part of North America, I think, technically. We're all Americans, you know? We're all Americans, okay? Except for Schmausch. He's a South African. But really, in the end of it, guys, like, really at the end of days, country is an illusion. Borders are an illusion that have just been set up. Artificial, man-made illusion. I'm from one of those shithole countries. Yeah, there's some more American politics jokes. I feel like I want to keep using the Calic. We're going to the hospital or studying won't bankrupt you for life. Yeah, it's a real shitty place you live there. Wait, what do you mean? Everyone has health insurance? That must suck. That must suck. I feel bad for you, you commie bastard. I feel so sorry for you that you never know the true spirit of America. Pull up your bootstraps. Cries in affordable healthcare. Yeah, Americans have been fucked. Americans are fucked over, man. They don't even know they are, but they are. They just let it happen too. Americans need to organize like yesterday. They need to. We have no power at the polls. I made something on Twitter about this, that Americans have zero power at the poll, and the way forward is through organizing. It's not through voting. The way for the America to change would be through mass organization of the worker. Would be the only way to get anything changed. Because until we, the people themselves stand up for, you know, to improve our lives, the rich and oh, we're gonna die. The lobby, yeah, we're dead. The lobbyists and the big corporations are always gonna have control over what policy. And our politicians are bought out by that. So, but yeah, I don't want to keep talking about politics. Just wanted to say that really. I'm not a fan of the U.S. health system. We are told we get the best science, best tech. I find that BS. Americans are just brainwashed. Everything you hear about America being the best is literally just propaganda. Wow, so we just died. Now we're all the way back here. Okay, let's try it again. The enemies are actually kind of strong. I should be probably paying more attention. So if we want change, it's gonna be like brought by like massive work strike to like kill the economy. Like, we have control over the economy. The people do. If no one goes to work, you know, nothing gets done, you know? No money is made. Companies, stock market starts crashing. Like, we have the power to do that. But it's gonna require, like, really massive movement. Like, labor movement. And that's how we get something passed in Washington. That's how we improve our lives. That's how we improve the American system. No, Americans are really awesome people. Like, there's a lot of really cool Americans, and we love, like, I think typically Americans are really friendly, and we love socializing, and we're always like really passionate. I find that Americans are really passionate about their like interests and hobbies and stuff, because like the individualistic culture like really makes everyone feel like they're like special, and because of that, people are like super passionate about everything, like their interests and stuff. In Japan, it's like hard to know. It's so interesting. In Japan, since it's the opposite, it's hard to know like what any of my coworkers' hobbies are. And it's not just the language barrier. It's like the people don't like talk about themselves, like culturally. Like, they don't like in the workplace. You don't really talk about yourself. There's a theory. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on like linguists and what like linguists like what is the actual purpose of communication? Like, what is the purpose of language and communication? In the West, in English and a lot of Western languages, the purpose of communication is to tell the truth, or to speak your truth, to express your opinion, to, you know, say your truth out to the world. But in Japanese, there's a term called I think it's called I forget, what's the Japanese word again? I think it's called like hon something. And there's also a term called tatemae. Tatemae is like, tatemae means like how you act in public and how you present yourself in a public setting. So tatemae, and there's another word called like hon something. But basically the terms mean that like in Japanese, the purpose of Japanese language is not necessarily to tell the truth, it's to keep the peace. So it's different culturally, not only in like the language sense, but culturally, the culture behind the language, the intent of communication is completely different. So in Japanese, it's about keeping the peace. It's not about telling the truth, which is why culturally it's so different. Keeping the peace and being polite is more important than telling your opinion. And there's a lot of old like proverbs, Japanese proverbs and Chinese proverbs that kind of can summarize this idea. Like there's an old one like the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. That's like a really popular one. That can really summarize like a lot of about collectivism in Japan and like why people like to blend in, don't like to stick out. It's like a group culture, you know. It's when COVID started in Japan and the government was getting kind of slow of enacting, like the local governments were getting slow to enact a kind of policy in the schools. When I started going to school, is that a Japanese proverb? I had no idea. I think it is. I think it's either Chinese or Japanese, but Chinese and Japan, like China and Japan have shared so much stuff over the years that it's kind of, can be kind of muddy. There's a lot of like, because I mean, all of kanji are from China, right? So a lot of Japanese is based from China. At least the characters, right? So yeah, when COVID was like hitting Japan and the local governments were like taking a long time to make decisions and like really unorganized, I asked the teacher at school, I was like, don't you think like since school hasn't started yet, that I could work from home? Like none of the students were coming to school, but I was being forced to go into my school and like just work, even though the schools were still closed for students. And basically, I asked the teacher, like, what happens if someone gets, like, if one of us gets COVID? Like, wouldn't that be a shame? Like, wouldn't it be a shame that all of us teachers came to school and then none of the students are even here and we started spreading COVID? And one of the teachers' response to that, was, well, I guess we all get COVID then. It wasn't about like, it's like we all go down together. Like if someone gets COVID and they come to school, then like, okay, then I guess we all get it. Which is insane. But since then, they took it more seriously. This was at the very beginning when like people weren't taking it seriously. It was like March or February 2020. I've heard that Japanese language has a lot of forms for pronouns and such for being polite and impolite. That is correct. Like I can be said differently. Yes, that's correct. So there's many words for I, depending on your age and depending on if you're male or female, or if you want to be formal or informal. The formal way to say I is watashi or watakushi. I say boku because it's like for male, but there's other ways to say it that are more rough, like ore. Ode is like kind of dirty, or not dirty, just like a little rough. Like use it with your friends. But I don't use ode because it kind of sounds like slang, like too slang. And as a studier of Japanese, not a native speaker, I want to be more polite. So I use boku or watashi. Sorry, I need to focus. I need to switch to summon. I keep talking to focus on the conversation. We need to use Dirb to fly here. I was gonna say something else about Japanese. I forget what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. Maybe it'll come back to me. The hardest thing about learning Japanese is definitely all the different ways to say the same thing based on the ranking of your status. Like, if you're talking up to someone like your boss, you have to say it a different way than how you would talk to someone that's like younger than you in the company. Because it's very based on that kind of hierarchy, like age hierarchy, and usually the people that are older than you are your bosses in Japanese company. It is so based on age here. But like in America, there's cases where like really young people could be the boss of like someone that's really old. I don't think I've ever like seen that in Japan. I mean, except like, I mean, I guess there could be cases, but mostly like the old guys are running the company and then like everyone else is younger. We need to use bone shots here, or ignition blow, because these enemies are in the air and they're hard to hit. Okay. So we're gonna go for a little longer here, and then yeah, we're gonna have to end stream. But yeah, maybe I could play a little bit next week. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna stream next week, so we might have to wait until after. I'm gonna take some time off, probably. So we'll see. I need to get caught up on YouTube anyway, because the past few days my program, my Adobe, has been hell, so I need to catch up. Oh, hey State of Stubborn, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're in Dracula's castle now, here. We got a Devil Shard, I think. Devil Shard produced. I'm actually sick, but I will drop a lurk and a host. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the host and lurk. I hope you feel better, my friend. Take care. Get your rest. Have you been to a doctor? Have you seen a doctor? If not, I hope you can relax this holiday. Yeah, I did. That's good. It's good that you saw a doctor. You want to see that doctor quickly and then get better fast. Okay. let's go over here. This area is really big. I always thought I was like really close to the end, but I guess there's always more. More than I expected. I love this devil here. Really good. This devil is amazing. I think this is just gonna lead over there. Let's go down here. I think this is where we want to go. It's interesting that we're going down. Like, I thought we'd be like climbing up the castle. So maybe this is not the right way. Unless there's an elevator or something. Ooh, save. Got a lot to do tomorrow. Talk to you guys next time, and happy holidays wherever you are. Yep, happy holidays, Phantom, and have a good break, all right? I will see you next time. Take care, my friend. Have a good night. We got a new ability. Happy holidays to everyone, yeah. Says Schmausch. What a gent. We got this new fire ability. Let's check it out. Flame breath. Let's use it. He just like spams fire all over the place. That's crazy. Look at that. Getting a lot of potion drops in here, which is going to be good. Happy holidays. Oh man, the holiday spirit is all in chat right now. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, so this is because these are flame demons. These attacks are not really working well on him. So let's use BB David, and she can do some ice abilities. Let's use this. Oh man, you feel so strong at the end of this game with all these abilities. It's great. Battle system is amazing. Do we have full health? No, let's use a potion so we can pick up this one. Incredible. incredible stuff here. Really mind-blowing stuff. Ooh, learn shield. We're learning a lot of new abilities here. What does shield do? I'm guessing this is gonna block. Ah, that could be pretty good. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Dude, Baby Schmausch is so good. Just look at him. Admire how good he is. Alright, we're gonna just keep climbing Dracula's castle here. It looks like we've only gotten 21% of this area. He eats his greens, that is for sure. He eats more than greens. He gets the right amount of vitamins and protein. He is like the perfectly nutritioned man. Well, he's not really a man. What do you even say? He's a perfect being. He eats ass too, of course. Of course. That's included in the 5 food groups. Well guys, I'll leave you here since it's already 3 AM here and I have to help get everything ready for Christmas Eve. Alright, thanks Sirius, thanks for coming by again. It was good to see you. Have a great Christmas, and I hope to see you next time, my friend. Take care. let's go check this way. Oh, it looks like we can go underneath here. We need to switch to different ability though. Happy highs. See you next time. Take care. Thanks, man. Thank you. Okay, let's get out Calic here. And let's go under. Let's see what's this area. Alright, we need BB here. Oh, BB's out. Okay, Baby Schmersh will do. Do it. I feel like we're wrecking these enemies. It's Efreet. It's like the summon from Final Fantasy. I think that's based off of real like mythology. Am I correct? Does anyone know about like some of the summons in Final Fantasy? Ifrit and I thought it was Ifrit. Ifrit, the fire one. So there was an enemy here called Ifrit, which I think is like based off the same mythology. Do you know, Calic? That seems like something some sort of fact that you would know. Ifrit, that would be based off of Middle Eastern mythology. That's what I thought. I thought there was some. You want to know about Norse stuff? I'm your guy. Can't help with not much other mythology, genies and such. Yeah, I knew there was like some sort of connection there, because they show up in a lot of games. I was gonna use a potion, right? This is a regular potion. Okay, let's use a potion here. And so we can pick this one up and keep exploring. I feel like I'm ready for the last boss. I feel like I'm ready. Like, with what I have and like how I'm dealing with this area so far. I feel like we're ready for it. We just need to get there. Castlevania games love taking from a variety of mythology. I think that is true. Like there's the Medusa, which is the obviously Greek mythology. And the Minotaurs are from what? Or Minotaurs? Most games do that. Yeah, I guess most games do take a lot from that kind of mythology. Yeah, Final Fantasy, right? Dragon Quest as well. Also has a lot of inspiration from like mythology and stuff like that. Minotaurs are Greek as well. Oh. Yeah, Ifrit, Shiva, Ramu, Odin. It's kind of interesting that games do that. I guess it's easier to come up with base your kind of enemies or like designs on like this kind of mythological creatures than it is to like birth something completely new.